Hey Scrubs, what's going on? It's Storytime with Moofy. Today I'm going to be talking about a good old story I tell all my friends actually about this time that I broke a kid's jaw while I was playing soccer. So yeah, wasn't a pleasant sight, to be honest. I do regret this sometimes, but shit happens when you're playing sport, I guess. And he signed up for sports, and it was a tournament where everything was on the line, and their team ended up benefiting from it, if you want to call it that. You know, they lost their goalie, but shit. Instead of putting him in goal, who he had just let a goal in, they put another guy who was like 6'7", and you know, this is when we were like 12. He was like 6'6" or some shit like that, some crazy shit, and we're like 12, 13-year-olds, you know, fucking, what the hell do you feed your kid? To be that tall at the age of 12 and 13. So yeah, let's get into the story. So, I was at a rep tournament for soccer, so representing my city in the sort of, our country's split up into two. I just got punched in the back. Our country's split up into two things. So there's North Island and there's the South Island, because I live in New Zealand. So North Island and South Island. I keep dying, man. This isn't cool. North Island, South Island, and I'm from the South Island, so we have regional sort of representative groups for our sports, and so the South Island teams play off against each other. Stomp this kid, no. Regional teams we have regional teams, so I represent my city, and we go up, or go down south usually, and play against other cities from around our part of the country, so like the South Island. And oh shit. And so we went to this tournament when I was about 13. I think it was 13, 14, something to 12, I don't know, somewhere around that age. And I was playing right wing, so that means I was up and down the flank of the field pretty much consistently throughout the whole game. I keep dying, man. It's not going to make a good video if I keep dying. And we were down south playing this tournament, and we came up against Samhain, which is like a country town kind of thing, and they had a representative side, so they're from sort of halfway down the South Island. I'm from the very top of the South Island, so. And we were playing them, and they had a short goalkeeper in goal who was actually their second goalkeeper at the time. Like the year before, they had this giant as crap goalkeeper whose head hit the crossbar, and we were like freaking out, how are we going to beat this kid, because he's just all over the place, he was so good. And then we came up against them, and we were expecting a tall goalie, but the tall goalie was actually playing striker, so we were playing against this team, and they had this small goalie, and we're like, oh yeah, we can beat him pretty easily. And the ball was running in front of me. I got played through. The ball was rolling in front of me, and the keeper came out to it. I took a pretty bad touch, and the keeper came out to it, and I thought I could get the ball off him, but I couldn't. Like, it was legitimate in the rules and everything. Like, if the ball isn't under control by the goalie, then a player can contest him for it. And so I slid in before he got control of the ball, and I had no control over what I was doing. I mean, once you're overcommitted, you're screwed basically if anything goes wrong. So I slid in on the goalie, which is a big no-no in football, but you know, I thought I could get a goal for it and win the game for our team, basically, or get us on the right track to winning anyway, as it was like pretty close to the start of the match. And we went through, and I got played through, slid in, and all I saw from then on was the goalkeeper coming out, and I was looking at him, and I was trying to pull away, and I just could not do anything, and my knee just went smack straight into the side of his jaw. Like, you could hear it from the sideline, apparently, the crack. on that kid's jaw. Oh, the poor bastard, man. And then it's quite ironic how this shit happens, because you're like, oh man, it's all good. There goes their goalie, but then I didn't even get a card for it, actually. I'm surprised I didn't get a card for it. I mean, they spent 5 minutes trying to fix the kid's jaw. In the, like, on the side of the field. The referee stopped the game and everything. And yeah, I just sort of felt real bad, and I was like, oh shit, are you alright, man? Are you alright? And then their team were like having a mint go at me, man. They were just off their nut, full on raging. Why why were you doing that? Rah-de-rah-de-rah. And all this shit. And I was just like, dude, there was a clean contest for the ball. And then the referee called me over and said, look, I'm not going to give you a card because I could see the contesting for the ball. Usually you'd get a straight red for something like that, but you were contesting the ball, so I got off pretty lucky, I thought. But then, of course, their team's reserve goalie, or their main goalie who was playing outfield for that game, decided, oh, I'm going to jump in goal now. And blimmin' 6'7" monster of a goalkeeper decides to jump in goal, and, well, we just couldn't score a goal, so we ended up losing that game like 5-1 or something like that, and oh, it was just terrible, man. I fully regret. That is one of those situations that you regret having a play. Why is this gun getting me hit markers for? You just fully regret it. Like, you broke a kid's jaw. You set his whole tournament down after like pool play. So anyway. If you want to see more story times, please do leave a like and leave a comment as well. If you enjoyed, feel free to like it as well. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, as always, this has been your main scrub, Moofy PV. So we're going to open up some more supply drops to finish this video off, because I was trying to hit clips, and I was trying to hit, like, maybe put a couple of clips on the end of this, but I was just like, no, I couldn't do anything because I kept finding red gun lobbies. So here we, wrong thing. Here we go. Open up some supply drops. First one. Wish me luck. You guys know I don't have the best of luck with these things, but that is just freaking terrible, man. I've already had that, I just got rid of that, and then I don't want a freaking Atlas 45 pistol. That shirt's alright actually, it's not, I want a white shirt. What am I doing? I don't want to back out of that shit. Oh well. Let's open up this third one. Yes, I got the leader shirt, finally. Holy shit, that took me a while to get that one. Anyway, so sweet, I got an AMR noob tube. I'll wait for the buff to use that thing. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a sub, comment, and a like if you liked the video. Sweet as. See you guys later.